no us, there's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Hot Point Davis Arena. Welcome to OVW RISE.
Your opening contest for OVW RISE is a non-title match, set for one fall. Introducing first, from Kenosha, Wisconsin, your OVW Women's Champion, Sophia Rose.
The OVW Women's Champion, a crowd favorite here at Hot Point Davis Arena. Favorite of mine.
They love them some Sophia Rose as we're kicking off action here tonight with the OVW Women's Champion.
And her opponent from Trophy Club, Texas, Rachel Ley.
Look at the athleticism of Rachel Ley. She hasn't even gotten into the ring yet. This is going to be a good matchup and an opportunity for Rachel Ley to really show what she can do. A relative newcomer here to OVW up against the OVW Women's Champion to kick off RISE tonight, guys.
Yeah, what a great matchup and what a hell of an opportunity for Rachel Ley. You know, you want to make a name for yourself in the OVW Women's Division. What better way to do that than go after the champ?
That's right. Both ladies here with a gymnastics background. Expect a lot of tumbling, high-flying action and flips, right? That's safe to say.
That's a good way to put it.
That's a way to kick off RISE tonight.
Well, we are off and running, and we have so much action for you tonight. I cannot wait. Another jam-packed card. Oh, my gosh. The main event. It's going to be huge. We'll tell you about it here in just a bit. Right now, Sophia in charge of that arm. Rachel Ley flips through.
You know, you talked about the athleticism of both these women. Rachel Ley showing that off as she's taking control now over the OVW Women's Champion. Sophia Rose giving as good as she gets.
Oh.
And look at this. Sign of respect from these two women.
That's right, and you mentioned, Josh, what a huge opportunity for Rachel Ley to make her name here at OVW, make her way up the rankings, AJ, to get into that Women's Championship contention.
Well, she's got her work cut out for her tonight with the OVW Women's Champion, Sophia Rose, side headlock now. She's wrenching it in there good, too. Nice shoulder tackle.
Yeah, Sophia Rose taking control here. Look at this. Side headlock takeover, taking down Rachel Ley, trying to ground her. And again, Linda, that goes back to what you said earlier about the athleticism of these two women. You know, it's smart. If you want to try to ground that competitor, you take away 50% of their offense.
That's right, and although this is a non-title match, obviously Sophia Rose, our women's champion, making a statement out here against Rachel Ley, showing why she deserves to wear that gold around her waist.
Well, and guys, you have to know that somewhere lurking in the shadows is Freya the Slaya. She has had Sophia Rose's number for a while now and wants to get that OVW Women's Championship back in the worst possible way.
Ooh, what a shot to the jaw from Rachel Ley. Sophia hangs on. Shoulder up off the canvas. The referee Dallas, good to get in there. Neither one of those women able to actually jockey for a position to get leverage in that situation, almost at a stalemate. Back to their feet, and look at this. Sophia Rose pushes off the sunset flip. Can Ley get it?
She got a hold of those legs. It didn't look something like she got all of it, though, and Sophia just kind of scoops her up now. Whips her off.
Big shoulder tackle taking out Rachel Ley, and listen to the OVW faithful.
As I mentioned earlier, Sophia Rose, a fan favorite here, and they want to see our women's champion come up with that win tonight.
And you got to think Sophia Rose also somewhere in the back of her mind. Freya the Leia is absolutely listening. You know, she's those voices in her head. You know, she's got to be thinking about Freya and you know, the potential that Freya could have on her career moving forward.
Hang on, talk about about some momentum.
Man.
Scouted out by, oh my goodness.
Big super kick, beautifully executed from the apron, Josh.
Sophia Rose had that one scouted and looks to plant Rachel Ley here, pun intended.
I mean, that was beautiful by Rachel, but oh!
Face first and the knee goes Rachel Ley. Sophia Rose has it lined up, calling her shot almost.
Oh!
Sling Blade takes her down.
Rachel Ley is in trouble here, guys. She has got to get some offense going. This is not looking good for her.
Sophia.
Whoa!
Handspring charges in. Rolls through. She's got her lined up. What's she thinking? Oh, going for that flatliner out of the ropes.
Oh!
She got every bit of that. And look out.
Oh.
The moonsault.
Oh.
She connects. It's got to be over here. It's over.
Here's your winner, the OVW Women's Champion, Sophia Rose.
What a great win from your OVW Women's Champion, Sophia Rose. Somewhere, Freya the Slaya had to see that one and can't be happy of it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into OVW Rise. It's AJ McKay, Linda Kay, the Easton Dillon, Josh Ashcraft. We are right along ringside, and we've got big action tonight. But I tell you, we've got even bigger action coming up Saturday, June 14th, our next pay-per-view, Hard Reset.
That's right. If you don't have your tickets, make sure to lock them in because we will sell out. OVWTix.com, TIX.com.
Well, you know, we're talking about Hard Reset in tonight's main event, that fatal four-way match to determine who will be the #1 contender for the OVW Media Championship as Big Zo takes on Anthony Toatelli, Tony Evans, and Anthony Katina.
That's all to come tonight, plus so much more. You want to stick around because we are just getting started. This is OVW Rise.
Ooh, I guess the rock stopped for you, didn't it?
Shit. And the beach left the cream, huh? Now, I understand I didn't give you that title match, man, but you ain't got a partner to have it.
Yeah, you don't got one either.
But I don't think either of us got the titles, though. So,
you know what? Player to player, pimp to pimp, ex-champion to ex-champion. Maybe tonight, me and you tag up.
Tonight, me and you tag up. I can see all this and that. Even if we haven't seen eye to eye, let's go holler it out. I want a championship match, brother.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now. If you've ever...
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's in the soccer. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud.
Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Now, Hot Point presents the toughest moment of the night.
OVW titles cannot be gifted. Therefore, effective immediately, I'm declaring the Rush Division Championship vacant. Because on June 14th at Hard Reset, every legitimate contender will have an equal and fair opportunity to compete. But I have a feeling that your dance card is already going to be a little full that night.
Versus Star Rider one-on-one at the Hard Reset pay-per-view.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Salem, Oregon, Lightning Parker Lee.
Welcome back in there to OVW Rise. Parker Lee, a fairly newcomer to OVW television, but I tell you, this young man has been very impressive so far. From what I've seen, it's going to take him some time to work his way up that ladder, but I do believe you could be seeing a rising star here in OVW.
Speaking of Rise, this is his debut on Rise. We've seen him on Overdrive. Very, very impressive.
And his opponent from Brookville, Indiana. They call him the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil.
Well, Josh, I don't know if this is a good way to make a debut on Rise or not. He has definitely got his work cut out for him against the Mammoth in this one.
I said Parker Lee had an extremely bright future, here in OVW. But going out against somebody like Donovan Cecil that, not only is he Kentucky's strongest man multiple times over, but the athleticism out of a man that size is unnatural.
Yeah. And let's not forget that somewhere in the background, Jack Vaughn has got to be watching this one. What a series of matches that Donovan Cecil and Jack Vaughn have had in recent weeks. We know that Jack Vaughn is on the road and not able to be here tonight, or is he? Who knows? I mean, that dude is a weirdo. He says, oh, you won't see me for a hot minute, and then he shows up out of nowhere. I got to tell you, though, Don, look at this. My word.
Parker Lee with a mistake there. You don't try a headlock takeover on somebody like Donovan Cecil.
And Parker is not a small man, Linda. I mean, this guy is ripped and jacked and built. Donovan's just tossing him around like he's nothing.
That's right. And Parker Lee.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Donovan Cecil.
Stopped mid-sentence there. My goodness.
A kip up from Donovan Cecil. I never thought I'd see that one.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Somebody else might have called themselves a total package at one point in time, but Donovan Cecil has the total package. He has all of the skills. And Parker Lee showing that he can hang with Donovan Cecil when it comes to speed and the agility.
Well, speaking of speed, Parker Lee, they call him Lightning, but the man they call the Mammoth, also super fast. Whoa.
Wow, look at that.
Snapmare takeover. Donovan Cecil, though, just wiping out Parker Lee.
Well, if Parker Lee wants to go fast, Donovan Cecil can meet him there 100%. Look at this.
Donovan that shoulder roll.
The athleticism.
Well, Parker Lee trying to, get into the ire of Donovan Cecil there a little bit. Not a good idea for young Parker Lee.
A big man. For a big man like Donovan Cecil, he's got the endurance, he's got the stamina. This guy could just go all day long.
He's got the hops. Wow.
Donovan Cecil with that headbutt to the top of Parker Lee's skull. That just rattled Parker Lee. Between Jack Vaughn and Donovan Cecil, with everything that's been going on with them recently, you've got to give the edge and the experience factor to the veteran, AJ.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Jack Vaughn, listen, he's been around the block. He's wrestled some of the biggest of the big, if you will. Donovan Cecil, even though he's got some matches under his belt. Good night!
I always joke the lettering on Cecil's tights, that HFS stands for how far, sir? How far would you like to go?
Almost tossed Parker Lee clean out of the ring here. As I was saying, you know, Donovan, fairly newcomer, has some matches under his belt. He just doesn't have that experience that Jack Vaughn does. My word! Parker Lee folded up in half here. Look at the agony.
Yeah, but here's the thing, AJ. I've got to disagree with you. You can call Donovan Cecil a newcomer all you want, but this man's a former champion here in OVW, and look at this.
Wow.
Oh, man. He may give up a little bit of that experience edge to Vaughn. Cover here. Parker Lee too close to the ropes, and that might go back to that edge that you were talking about that Jack Vaughn has, the inexperience of Donovan Cecil. Cecil just hasn't had time to smooth out some of those rough edges yet. But
he's got all the tools. He's got all the tools.
Yes.
He's just got to pull it all together into that total package, as you said.
Yes.
No pun intended, but look out here.
Whoa.
Donovan Cecil going to the top rope. Oh!
Wow.
Parker Lee. Good night.
Catches him with a kick right to the head, Linda.
Beautiful. That height there from Parker Lee.
Oh, but Cecil, the power of Donovan Cecil.
A three-time Kentucky strongest man scoops him up high in the air. Look out, Parker Lee with no place to go. What's he doing? He's walking around. Oh.
It's Donovan Cecil.
Light work. My God.
Just flinging the carcass of Parker Lee into that top cable.
Oh my word. He went for a ride, you guys.
It's one thing to lift dead weights. It's another thing to take live.
No.
Parker lands on his feet, though. Super kick connects.
Right to the point of the jaw. Donovan Cecil. Parker Lee so agile, so quick.
It's amazing.
That's why they call him lightning.
Right, it's amazing where this is coming from Parker. We just saw what happened.
This young man is hungry. He has no quit. The resilience of Parker Lee up and over here. Another kick to the side of the head of Donovan.
The adrenaline flowing through the body. Hang on, Parker Lee rolls through into a code breaker.
No matter what size, we have some of the best athletes in the world here at OVW.
Moonsault, but Donovan Cecil doesn't go down and just scoops up Parker Lee. Cecil.
Oh, my word.
Taking it for a tour there.
That's got to be it. 2, 3, and Donovan gets the win.
Here is your winner, the man, Donovan Cecil.
The impressive win from Donovan Cecil there. Impressive Parker Lee.
Yeah.
First time here on OVW Rise. You got to give that young man credit. Oh, wait a minute.
And here I am once again, putting in the work. And I don't see you here at all. But then again, I wouldn't expect someone who looks like you to be in a place like this. I wouldn't expect someone like you to have the kind of athleticism that I do. Because I put in thousands upon thousands of hours in the gym and in the ring to become the veteran Jack Vaughn. To ensure that I am successful in every competition, mental or physical. Donovan, I can't help but notice that you haven't answered my challenge yet. Well, I suggest you do so. Otherwise, you will forever be known as the coward that I know you are. You want to prove you belong at the top of the mountain? Then I suggest that you show up and push me off. Surely, you're not scared of a broken down old man like me, are you?
If you haven't seen OVW Rise on Thursday nights live, well, why not? Get your tickets now at OVWTix.com and become part of the action every Thursday night as OVW Rise broadcasts around the world.
Come see me.
So if you haven't seen OVW Live,
why not?
Being a cowboy, I don't know anything different from when I was 3 or 4 years old. I did tough things. I thought everybody needed to do tough things, and if you didn't, I didn't have time for it. I had a very successful career at a very young age, and life was fast. I was preparing physically. I wasn't doing anything mentally on the inside. And then I got hurt. I wanted to be better as a person. And I really dug into mental health. I start my day with 20-minute workouts. I live life 8 seconds at a time. Horses are so therapeutic. They know what you're feeling. When you're nervous, they're nervous. You won't say it back, but we're pals. I take a lot of responsibility in taking care of my kids, my family, and being there for them. You're gonna have tough days. Everybody does. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Just witness pure domination right here in the Revolution. KAL HERRO, the secret's up, boy. We know who your partner's gonna be. And now it's time for the Revolution to do what they do and take care of.
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
Behold the initiative.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the land where men were once men, the team of Jason Genesis and Trace Lee Hunt, the Initiative.
From the land where men were once men.
That's right.
And still men?
Well.
Okay. Hey, the Initiative here.
And their opponents, introducing first, Flawless Jake Lawless. And his partner, Luscious Lawrence.
So it's Lawless and Luscious.
That works.
Double L. Oh.
They were Loud and Lawless. They were Beaches and Cream. Now it's Luscious and Lawless and what'd you call that?
Rock and Cream?
Yeah, Lawless Cream maybe.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Look, we're reaching here at this point, and you know what? I'm not terribly mad about it.
I will say this, though. I will say that Von Rockets on a world tour just kind of left Lawless hanging high and dry. Omar Amir injured, out with an injury. Omar is healing up, had to have surgery. So that left Luscious by himself, left Lawless by himself.
Well, hell, they're both tag team former tag team champions.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Former competitors. I mean, these guys went hard and heavy at each other for a while. And now they've said, well, you know what? Let's put let bygones be bygones. Let's team up and see what we can do here.
You know, sometimes that's how some of the best team-ups start off. You go out there, you beat the hell out of each other. You go, you know what? You push me to my limit. I'm here for it. Let's do it.
Well, let's see how well they can gel together, you guys. The Initiative making their debut also tonight on Rise.
This is Trace Lee Hunt starting things off against Luscious Lawrence.
You know, I don't know that much about the Initiative, but I can tell you what, I know that both of these gentlemen, Jason Genesis and Trace Lee Hunt, have been around the independent scene for numerous years. Ooh, what a shoulder tackle. And both these men are well skilled in their trade.
Well, just like everyone coming in new to OVW, obviously they're out on a mission to prove themselves, climb that ladder, get into that tag team title picture if they can.
Well, you know, and what a better way to do that than to possibly beat a team of super champions here. You know, both were former OVW tag team champions together. You're looking at former Country Boy Brewing the Kentucky State Championship, held by Luscious Lawrence. The championship also held by Jake Lawless.
Yes.
It's been through so many names, I forget.
It's hard to keep up.
Well, most recent, we touched on it, that both are recent tag team champions here. And yes, I'm really excited to see what they can do here at forming as a newly found tag team. I mean, I don't know if that's just tonight, or perhaps to get a victory, we can see more of Lawless Cream here. Just quoting you, Josh.
Title, just a working title.
I know.
I'm not saying that. Over in no man's land, Jason Genesis in that wrong corner. Luscious sizing him up. Oh, and there comes that big old booty.
That posterior-based offense, as some would say.
Ooh.
You know, and Linda, you understand what it's like to be a champion. You know that it takes a certain drive. It takes a certain type of determination.
Oh.
And when you've got two guys together that know what that feeling is like, they know what it's like to hold gold. They're both could be very, very dangerous competers to be in the ring against, and I think Jason Genesis just found that out.
You would call that a headbutt of some sort?
A little bit low, south of the equator. Well, using his head to his advantage, more than a hat rack for once.
Innovative neck breaker there. Jason Genesis in some trouble.
And with Jake Lawless and Luscious Lawrence, again, recent tag team champions, you know they're anxious to get that gold back around their waist. I mean, it may not be with their usual tag team partners, but again, if they can get the win tonight, it's a sign. It's a sign of what could come if they are champions.
Oh, no, wait a second here. Hang on.
Trace Lee Hunt out here.
And referee Dallas doesn't see the rake of the eyes in the ring. Trace Lee Hunt smartly drawing Jake Lawless's attention and pulling the referee's attention so his partner can get the advantage there.
Well, so much for an upstanding match here. Obviously, we can see the initiative and what they're all about now at this point with these underhanded moves. Look out, though. Oh, man.
Beautiful suplex into a senton, hooks the leg. One count only, though.
Jason Genesis, Trace Lee Hunt, the initiative working well together.
The momentum on their side. Oh!
Right in head first into that knee brace we see on the left leg of Trace.
A handful of air. Trace pulling Luscious back up to his feet. Tags back in his partner.
Quick tags now from the initiative.
Big pump handle slam by Trace Lee Hunt. Look at this.
Oh, and a big flapjack in for the cover here, too.
That could have been a 3 count. You know, like you said, these two gentlemen, they've been working with each other for so long up and down the roads, AJ. The innovative offense out of the two of them is going to be something as a challenge towards Luscious and Lawless. You know, something they're not really prepared for, so to speak.
Up and over and hard into that barricade goes Jason Genesis. Luscious now has to make that tag. He's so close.
Fingertips away is Luscious. Trace Lee Hunt gets the tag in for his team, though, and cuts Luscious off the pass. Luscious Lawrence now getting drugged back over into enemy territory. Shot to the midsection from Trace Lee Hunt.
I got to tell you, this initiative outfit has been very impressive in their debut match here on OVW Rise.
I thought he was going to snap him out of the corner, though, but just a back elbow and now a European uppercut.
Oh, wait a second here.
Wait. Oh, did he? Oh! No. Trace Lee Hunt there.
Taking the advantage here.
Absolutely despicable. Feigning an injury here. He caught his own partner. Trace Lee Hunt over the top.
Karma works quickly sometimes. Flawless Jake Lawless, legal man, headbutt right to the sternum. Now Lawless with the Irish whip. Back elbow. Flawless Jake Lawless is a house on fire right now. Just waiting to absolutely uncork Jason Genesis in a bad way.
I think they woke up a sleeping rocker here. Jake Lawless is taking it to Jason Genesis. Up and over now. Look at this from Jake Lawless.
Rolls through into an X Factor. Trace Lee Hunt in the ring. Single foot drop kick into a splash hook of the leg. 2 and
so close. I thought it was over there.
I did too. Man, the initiative. This is quite an impressive debut here on Rise.
Hang on, Trace got him up.
Luscious though in and counters.
We've seen this before. Luscious Lawrence. Look at it drop that old hog leg.
The damage has been done.
Cover, and it's over.
Here are your winners, Luscious Lawrence and Jake Lawless.
Two both very skilled in-ring competitors looking very impressive as a potential newly formed tag team. I don't know what their name is, but I don't know about whatever you said, John.
Look, I just work here. Flawless Jake Lawless, Luscious Lawrence picking up the victory over the Initiative here tonight.
At OVW RISE, I take on 3 talented individuals.
Did I hear that right, Ant? Did you say 3 talented individuals? Nah, man. You're taking on 1 talented individual, Anthony Katina. And in case you haven't gotten the memo, myself and the trifecta, we're taking over OVW, whether you like it or not. You see, because we're stars on stage. Someone like you're just a decorative prop.
I'm a decorative prop. That's cute, Katina. I was giving you benefit of the doubt. You are talented. You're also a liability to your group. Me, I'm a guarantee, just like I'm guaranteeing this match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you see him, Super Z. He is on the way. He's a man on a mission, and he's on the way to the ring. I do believe we're going to hear some words from Super Z.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
If you haven't seen OVW Rise on Thursday nights live, well, why not?
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Get your tickets now at OVWTix.com and become part of the action every Thursday night as OVW Rise broadcasts around the world.
Come see me.
So if you haven't seen OVW Live,
Why not?
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
The Four Pegs Smokehouse highlight of the night.
Name for himself, but Kadeem says,
holy damn sure. He's going to damn sure put his name in the books for being the most
Mondo, but right now.
Oh, come on. That's not again. Come on. Stop. Finally, somebody. Oh, my God.
Eric Surge, the OVW.
Four Pegs Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Super C.
Super C told me earlier today that he had a lot on his mind tonight. He had a lot that he wanted to say, a lot that he needed to get off of his chest. It'll be interesting to hear what Super C, the former OVW Rush Division champion, has to say after that devastating loss that we saw here a couple of weeks ago.
I'm sure he's got a lot on his mind to share with us for right now. It's great to see the smiles and the thumbs up.
The way he lost that championship was disgusting. You see, Star Rider comes in, the curb stomp, the Obsidian Angel able to sneak out a win, and then the Obsidian Angel hands the title over to Star Rider like it's some kind of prize or trophy or offering.
Yeah, but then the OVW Board of Directors vacated that title. We will figure out who our new champion will be June 14th at Hard Reset.
Absolutely.
Citizens of OVW, have no fear, for Super C is here! Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you all a tale. The tale of Star Rider. See, once beloved by all of you, once respected by every hard-working individual in the back, once somebody I considered a friend. But see, somewhere along the way, Star Rider got lost. No, Star Rider gave up. See, Star Rider decided to start doing evil things, aligning himself with the revolution. Doing that, Star Rider lost all respect from me. He lost all respect from you. And most importantly, he lost his Rush Division championship. Losing it all, Star Rider lost his mind. He lost his mind. And not only did he tarnish his reputation, he tried to tarnish mine. Hiring an imposter, Evil Z. Then digging through the trash and finding two more henchmen, Clown Lee and the Obsidian Angel. And now look at you, Star Rider. You stand empty-handed still. Your evil plan was foiled. And on June 14th at Hard Reset, you pay for your crimes against me. And this can only be settled in one kind of match. And that match
Are you kidding? Well, we almost found out what the match was going to be, and now we're interrupted by this idiot.
That's cute. Super Z, you think you're gonna make it to June 14th. But you're not. Boys, get him.
Wait a second here.
Super Z sending his henchman to do his dirty work. Or excuse me, Star Rider sending his henchman to do his dirty work. And Super Z having to face off against all the members of
look out now.
The Doom Syndicate.
It's a numbers game here. This is absolutely ridiculous here. Star Rider, Evil Z's in there.
The Obsidian Angel.
The Obsidian Angel. Did he say iClown Lee? He called him iClown Lee? My word.
I think he did. Either way, Star Rider and his gaggle of miscreants.
Oh, come on now. Star Rider going up to the top. We look at that curb stomp here. This is absolutely uncalled for and ridiculous. It's 4 against 1 out here.
Star Rider. Obsidian Angel kicked into the ropes. Star Rider goes down and well, there's that.
Super kick to Icon Lee.
Super Z.
Super Z. Managing to fight off both Evil Z and the Obsidian Angel all at once.
Super Z standing tall. Star Rider back in. And somehow Super Z's able to escape.
We still don't know what sort of match we're going to have at Hard Reset.
But right now, I'm so impressed that Super Z cleared house.
We know that it's going to be Super Z versus Star Rider. We just don't know what the stipulation is. What a night that's going to be at Hard Reset.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soft. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into OVW Rise. It's AJ McKay, Linda Kay, and the Easton Villain, Josh Ashcraft. And I got to tell you, I'm so excited because we're going to be on the road very soon. Friday the 13th of all days, Friday, June 13th, we're going to be
That's our favorite holiday.
Yeah, LaPorte Civic Auditorium down in LaPorte, Indiana. That's going to be a great show. Plus, coming up on June 14th, that's Saturday, it's our next pay-per-view, Hard Reset. Big match is already announced.
Hard Reset is going to be an absolute barn burner. We're going to see Eric Surge taking on Mount Kadeem for the OVW United States Championship.
That's right. And we also have a huge tag match. KAL HERRO and a mystery partner. It's against the Revolutions, Crixus and Tony Gunn with Doug Basham at ringside. And remember the stipulation. If KAL HERRO wins, he gets, was it 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes alone
5 minutes.
with Doug Basham.
But if Cal loses, he is gone from OVW.
That's going to be a banger. And let me tell you what else is going to be an interesting matchup. We just saw Super Z, Star Rider. They are going one-on-one. We don't know what the stipulation, what the match is going to be as of yet. That's going to be more interesting as time goes by. Plus, an open invitation ladder match for the OVW Rush Division Championship. So much action happening at Hard Reset. Get your tickets now, OVWTix.com, and don't miss a minute of the action. Right now, speaking of action, it's time for more. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
I'd be happy to. The following contest is a fatal four-way match with TV time remaining to determine the #1 contender for the OVW Media Championship. Introducing contestant #1, being accompanied to the ring by the Mayan Mauler, Drew.
Hush. Referee, sit on this rope and put a star in this ring right now. Hush. Now last week, I came out here and I made a statement. I said hush! Last week I came out here, I made a statement. I embarrassed Jay De Niro. I cut his hair in this ring, and I will continue to embarrass Jay De Niro week after.
Contestant #2 from right here in the bill, Dr. Big Zoe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
in the house.
You talk about the realness of wrestling. That's some real-ish right there.
And it is Big Zoe getting his doctorate. Wanted to celebrate with the OVW faithful.
I know he is so proud, and we are so proud of Dr. Big Zoe.
From Salt Lake City, Utah, Buffaloan, Samoan, Anthony Tuatelli.
Speaking of impressive, Anthony Tuatelli. I mean, he's had such a strong debut here at OVW. Just tremendous athleticism. This is going to be huge here in the Fatal 4-Way.
Oh, and here they come.
And their opponent being accompanied to the ring by Brandon Beretta and Ashton Adonis. 1/3 of the trifecta, Anthony Katina.
Well, wait a second. Before this thing even starts, holy!
What?
Jay De Niro out here trying to get a hold of Drew Hernandez, and now he's got a hold of Tony Evans. Oh,
huge clothesline wiping out both Hernandez and Evans. Evans is scooting.
Wait, what?
Jay De Niro in hot pursuit. Drew Hernandez and Zoe getting into it.
Oh!
What a shot, and Drew Hernandez bails out of the ring to take off after his meal ticket.
What in the world?
He also, gave a poke to the eye to Big Zo, though. I mean, how can you...
Look out, though. Katina taking advantage of the situation here, trying to wrap up Big Zo, but Zo stops him.
Zo not standing for it. Zo getting a hold of Katina no matter what. Katina was trying to get away.
He was trying to steal it, is what he was trying to do. He was trying to steal the thing.
Oh, hang on. Anthony Toatelli now flung into the corner by Big Zo, and I guess this thing's broke down to a triple threat at this point.
I was just about to say that. I mean,
you know, and we're talking about people wanting to celebrate some things out here. Big Zo getting his doctorate. Toatelli recently getting a second blue stripe at judo.
Saw a little bit of that just now.
How you doing, the flowing Samoan?
You got to watch those fast legs, those fast hands of Anthony Toatelli. And here comes Anthony Katina. Back
Speaking
in.
of fast.
Off the rope. Power slam. Toatelli in for the cover now. 1, 2. And a splash from Zo.
Anthony Katina catching the worst of everything in this matchup.
Oh, my word.
Oh, look at this, though. Toatelli thrown away by Zo. Tries to go, and that's not going to work, Anthony. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah, he got that knee to the midsection. Big Zo with both Anthony's now wrapped up.
Wait a minute.
Zo saw Katina coming in. We see a double suplex here out of Big Zo, but now both men fighting. See him trying to lower that base, lower that center of gravity. Zo, though, too strong, too damn powerful.
Zo trying to get both of these enormous men up, and he does. Beautiful double suplex from Big Zo.
Wow. I barely had a chance to catch my breath, you guys.
Big Zo, too strong, too powerful. You want to talk about one of the most powerful men in OVW is Big Zo, and the OVW faithful know it's Zo time, baby.
Guys, this is a #1 contenders match, fatal four-way for the OVW Media Championship, but as you see, we only have 3 competitors. Jay De Niro chasing Tony Evans clear out of the arena. I don't know what that means.
Out of the arena? Hell, he might have chased him clear out of the parking lot, clear out of the city.
He just took away an opportunity and a spot for Tony Evans to possibly get that
Well,
shot
how much
title.
did Tony Evans take away from Jay De Niro?
Well, listen, after cutting his hair last week, obviously Jay De Niro wants some blood and wants some revenge. Look out!
Whoa!
Double team. Zo coming in hot. Elbow from Katina.
I don't know if I'd call that so much a double team as Katina was trying to pick the bones there.
That speed and that agility there from Big Zo. Uh-oh. We know what's happening. Whoa!
Zo with that back handspring.
Oh.
Now just feeding Anthony Katina some back elbows.
Meanwhile,
Katina's
Anthony
rocked.
Toatelli getting some of
Just
that
smushed
impact
in the corner,
too, right?
Big Zo muscles Katina up and over. Now Zo, you're going for that big splash. That'll take the wind out of your sails.
Zo, though, I didn't think he was going to go for the cover there. He did.
Zo maybe waited, hesitated a little bit too long there. He locked eyes. I saw it with Ashton Adonis on the outside. Zo might have been weighing his options, but Anthony Katina definitely weighing his options here, going toe-to-toe with Big Zo.
Well, you bring up a good point, though, Josh. We have the trifecta out there at ringside. Obviously distracting to
It's the
either
mind
component
games.
in the ring.
That numbers game, Linda.
Big Zo in control, taking it to Anthony Toatelli. Anthony Katina out on the floor, trying to regroup with his other members of trifecta here. Zo with the leg drop of the cover. 2 count. Katina breaks. Good
Just in
Lord.
the nick of time.
Did you see the snap of that forearm on the back of the neck?
I did. I saw it, and Zo felt it. Anthony Katina with a stomp to the side of Big Zo, and yet another trying to keep the big man down.
There you see Ashton Adonis, Brandon Beretta in the left side of your screen. Anthony Katina trying to rally here. This crowd is all over Katina's case. Big Zo, though, catches him. Katina saying, nope, nope. Look out, though. Zo over the top rope.
Falling hard.
What is Anthony Katina doing? Can't keep your take your eyes off the prize there when you're facing off against Anthony Toatelli.
Toatelli, though, drops from behind.
Both these men exchanging. Let's say exchanging counter for counter, hold for hold.
Oh, my God. Almost tossed Katina clear out of the ring here.
Oh.
Katina falling over Zoe on the floor. Not only did he German suplex him, he threw the man so damn hard he went face first and feet first.
I mean, he got caught up in the ropes, too. That does a lot of damage.
Anthony Toatelli stands alone in the center of the square circle now. The crowd rally behind him. Look out, though. He's going to fly. Tope! Oh, my God! Tope Suicida out to the floor, and Big Zo got every bit of that.
That he did. Toatelli throwing caution completely to the wind, willing to do whatever it takes to get a #1 contendership for a championship here in OVW.
Katina on the top rope. Look out! Oh! And Katina lands on both Toatelli and Big Zo. All men are down now. Very close to the action are Ashton Adonis and Brandon Beretta. There you see them in the background.
Triple threat contest, you know, no 10 count on the floor in this one. You have to wonder, though, all three of these men, are they going to be able to even face the OVW Media Champion after this?
They are putting their bodies on the line. There can only be one winner who will move on to become the #1 contender for that OVW Media Championship, currently held by Dustin Jackson.
Katina, though, taking some time at the top of the ring.
Katina taking a little bit too much time peacocking up there.
Oh!
But Toatelli caught him in a choke. This goes back to that judo background we were talking about, that BJJ of Anthony Toatelli.
He's got it locked in tight too,
Whoa.
Josh.
That is in there. Whoa!
Katina might go out here.
He's starting to foam at the mouth. Big Zo now climbing back
Zo
into the
is
ring.
rocked. Realizes what's going on.
Oh!
Head first, and Zo misses all of it.
Smart of Toatelli to roll through with Anthony Katina in that hold. Again, Big Zo rocked again. And the Floyd Samoan's feeling it.
Wow.
Single knee code breaker. This could be all.
Toatelli for the cover. This might be it here.
Oh,
Katina. Katina yanks the leg of Toatelli.
All legal here in Fatal Four-Way Triple Threat rules. Oh. Once again.
Toatelli and Katina now out on the floor.
Katina getting the worst of it there, but.
Oh! Hold on.
Oh, Anthony tried to block it. He tried to swing himself back into the ring.
Oh! Into that steel girder that supports the arena out here on the floor.
That thud reverberated through the entire building.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It was right in front of our eyes, too. Oh, we gotta see if he's okay.
Toatelli may be completely unconscious here.
He is laying out here in front of us. He has not moved. Zo now has Katina by the throat, Josh.
He's got him caught up. Zo going for that Zonado. Could this be it?
Trying to fight out of it here. Is Zo going to connect? Oh!
Katina trips Zo up, but Zo in the ropes. Smart ring positioning. Zo. What?
Wait, what?
Hell, Katina was in the ropes. Zo's feet were in the ropes.
And new #1 contender for the OVW Media Championship, Anthony Katina.
Anthony Katina using the ropes for leverage, but Zo managed to get his feet to break the plane of that bottom rope. A controversy here from referee Daniel Spencer. He's in the hot seat on this one at the moment.
That's a little bit questionable at best, Joe. I mean, listen.
I don't know if that one should stand. I mean, we might have to run that back.
He can't call what he can't see, Josh. But Katina gets the win here.
Anthony Katina picking up the victory once again by hook or by crook. The trifecta doing whatever they can to advance themselves here in OVW.
There is no doubt that the trifecta is taking what they want. They've already got the OVW Tag Team Champions. The question is, will they take that OVW Media title? Only time will tell. Zo is livid. Toatelli is livid.
Yeah, I'd be livid too. I mean, the end of this match, it was a great matchup, however, the trifecta once again have to muddy the waters in any way they can to secure a victory.
Well, I was going to comment on the fact that Ashton Adonis and Brandon Beretta never got involved, which I thought was a switch. But then you see the steal that Katina does.
Right, but just them at ringside. I mentioned it before. Just distractions to anybody in the ring, and regardless, we have Katina getting that victory, being the new #1 contender. And AJ, you said it. If they
put
bring
an
that media
asterisk
title,
next to it.
well, but in the books, Josh.
I mean, I get it. It's in the books. It's a win. A win is a win, but like that,
ridiculous.
The loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you. To all of the loyal...
We are live tonight from Louisville, Kentucky. Good Lord!
Welcome to OVW.
You are looking live tonight in the Hot Point Davis Arena. Welcome in to OVW Rise.
The following contest is a Rush Division triple threat match set for one fall. Introducing first from Cottage Grove, Illinois, the Dragonfly, Crixus.
Chris Exodus, a new up-and-comer here in OVW.
From Memphis, Tennessee, the excitement, JJ Lawson.
I got to tell you guys, I love all of this new up-and-coming young talent we've got here at OVW.
And from Chicago, Illinois, the back-breaking artist, Jake Painter.
Jake Painter, a man that's been making a name for himself here in the ranks of OVW, and he wants to make a name for himself at Hard Reset on June the 14th. Could we see one of these men snatch that OVW Rush Division Championship, pull it down, and submit their name in the record books?
It is an OVW Open Invitation ladder match for the OVW Rush Division Champion, which has been held up. Of course, we saw the Obsidian Angel hand it over to Star Rider. The commission says, you can't do that. We're going to hold it up, and we're going to have that Open Invitation ladder match. Hard Reset, OVWTix.com. Get your tickets now to be here live or order it on pay-per-view Saturday, June 14th. It's going to be a banger.
And we're going to get a taste of some Rush Division action right now tonight. Three highly impressive gentlemen.
My!
Three highly impressive gentlemen that at least two of them are on the same page.
Wow.
Well, listen, it's every man for himself in this one. I don't know how long that's going to last. And look, here I say it, and it comes to fruition. Off the ropes is J.J. Lawson, up and over.
Dragonfly Chris Exodus, though. Not somebody that J.J. Lawson should take lightly.
Oh.
That big insecurity to the head, and, you know, Chris Exodus is a former kickboxer. The winning record of 12-2.
Impressive skill set.
Look at the back-breaking artist, Jake Painter,
Yeah, I was
though.
going to say, you want to talk about skill set, though.
My
That's impressive,
God.
too. Wow.
Painter able to hit a backbreaker out of just about anywhere. J.J. Lawson, though, quicker than a hiccup. Don't take your eyes off him for a split second. Up and down, Lawson lands on his feet, but Painter sends him into the ropes.
Oh!
Trips him up, takes that knee right out from under him, ducks the clothesline. Rush Division action almost too quick to call, guys.
J.J. Lawson is so young, but so impressive.
You can't even blink. You'll miss all the action here.
This is a kid that wants it bad, and you can tell he's doing anything that he has to do to climb that ladder. And speaking of that ladder, who's going to be in this Open Invitation ladder match at Hard Reset? Could all three of these participants, my word, be in it? Only time will tell.
Wait a second, what's Painter got in mind here?
Oh!
Double backbreaker, that's innovative. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
This action is so fast-paced. This is what the Rush Division is all about, folks.
You will see this in that our upcoming pay-per-view Hard Reset in the Open Invitational for the OVW Rush Division Championship. We will hang that title 15 feet above the ring First man to pull it down and land with both feet on the canvas will be the new OVW Rush Division champion. Somebody whose eyes will be on that match will be Star Rider.
You better believe it.
As he takes on Super Z in a grudge match that night. OVW Rush Division Championship was declared vacant.
Oh man.
After we saw the Obsidian Angel just hand over. Oh my God!
They don't call him the excitement for nothing. My word.
I tell you, the more I see this young man, the more impressed I am week after week. J.J. Lawson, keep an eye on this young kid.
Lawson bringing Exodus back up to his feet. Greco-Roman knuckle lock applied. What's he got in mind here? Looking to charge the ropes in the corner.
Oh. Whoa.
Roll through by Jake.
So fast. Exodus goes down. Painter with a chop from Lawson.
Oh, look at this. Lawson hangs himself up in the ropes. Painter tries to come through, but Lawson out of the way. In comes Exodus. Exodus slides through the baseball slide.
So fast-paced, this Rush Division action. J.J. Lawson up and over.
Whoa.
Lands on both Painter and Exodus.
Corkscrew press out of J.J. Lawson, and the excitement's got them on their feet.
I mean, they're just taking so many risks, you guys. Can you imagine what kind of risks will be taken in that ladder match at Hard Reset?
Springboard, Lawson connects.
Wow, what a clothesline.
In for the cover, 2, only a 2 count.
And you saw how JJ reached back, tried to grab that leg, AJ.
Yeah, he didn't get it in time. He needed to hook that leg right out of the gate there. You can't get sloppy with Jake Painter, that's for sure.
You can't get sloppy with Chris Exodus either.
Oh man, those quick kicks.
Oh, Dragon Screw taking down JJ.
Oh.
Smart strategy out of the 14-year veteran.
And you got to think too, guys. Whenever OVW, oh my gosh, whenever OVW has a ladder match, no matter if it's the Rush Division or not, ladder match is always so action-packed. I mean, the innovative defense and offense. You definitely want to be here live.
Oh, what a double stop to the face!
Folded in half.
He might have him
out.
1, 2, and Painter's able to break it up.
Painter saving the matchup for himself. Folks, I don't know if Chris Exodus knows where he's at.
I don't think he does. Folks, if you haven't had a chance to see OVW live here on Thursday nights, we are live every Thursday from Louisville, Kentucky, the Hot Point Davis Arena, 4400 historic Shepherdsville Road. You are missing it. Get your tickets now at OVWTix.com. Trust me when I tell you, there's nothing like experiencing it live in person.
J.J. Lawson in control of this matchup right now. He's got to do something to take out Jake Painter, secure possibly his spot. Oh, trying to go for that springboard cutter.
Oh,
Painter knocks Exodus off, rolls through.
Oh, he catches him.
Huge backbreaker. Now, wait a second. Double underhook.
Oh, good night. Jake Painter, so impressive. The backbreaking artist, 2, 3, and Painter wins it.
Here is your winner, Jake Painter.
What an impressive victory there from Jake Painter.
You talk about another young man that's got something to prove. I tell you, Jake Painter, we have not seen the last of him. What a night this has been. We still have so much more action to come. What an impressive match that was. I can't wait for that ladder match at Hard Reset.
No, myself either. And you know what? Hard Reset. Go to OVWTix.com. Order your tickets before we are sold out. And if you can't be here with us, order your stream. Not only are we going to see that ladder match, we are going to see Dustin Jackson versus Crixus here tonight.
KAL HERRO in Dustin Jackson's corner. Tony Gunn in Crixus's corner. Doug Basham is banned from ringside, so hopefully we can have a fair contest out here. That would be a miracle of all miracles. Folks, we've got plenty more to come. Stick around. More OVW Rise is on the way.
Listen, you got me last week, and I'm man enough to admit that. But one thing you need to understand about me is I hate to lose more than I love to win. So here's what I propose. We run this all back again tonight.
A rematch? I'm honored, Cash. But listen, man, you're new here. There's plenty of people on this roster you can compete against. You'll get a lot better over time. It doesn't have to just be me. But I'm real honored, man. Go out there and kill it with somebody else.
You don't understand, Adam. I don't want to compete against anybody else in the roster tonight. I want the guy that got me last week. And I even know that it surprised the hell out of you because I saw the look on your face. I saw the look in your eyes. You know that I can beat you.
Cash, I wasn't surprised that I beat you. I was surprised at how easy I beat you. Okay, hey, look. You're here for a purpose, and I can see that you're not leaving without yes for an answer, so you got it. You want a rematch? I've been doing this for a long time. You've got the muscle. You're going to get it up there. I believe in you. But tonight, I want to get you again. Let's go.
I'll see you out there.
I'll see you out there.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soft. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Now, Hot Point presents the toughest moment of the night.
OVW titles cannot be gifted. Therefore, effective immediately, I'm declaring the Rush Division Championship vacant. Because on June 14th at Hard Reset, every legitimate contender will have an equal and fair opportunity to compete. But I have a feeling that your dance card is already going to be a little full that night.
Versus Star Rider one-on-one at the Hard Reset pay-per-view.
Being a cowboy, I don't know anything different from when I was 3 or 4 years old. I did tough things, I thought everybody.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Drama Train. Lovely Miss Larkin.
Well, here we go, Linda. I know how excited you get.
Oh, yeah.
Did you buy your tickets for the trauma train?
I don't have to buy a ticket. I'm just welcome to special guests.
She's in the caboose.
But there she is. Lovely Miss Larkin, you guys.
She's got a brand new knife. You know, we saw
What
Sophia.
knife?
Sophia, well, it's an invisible knife. Oh, she's got a microphone. Help me.
Oh, no.
Good Lord.
Dare I may ask a question? How are you feeling? I'm feeling so flabbergasted. Thank you for asking, therapist Larkin. Oh, you're so welcome. The reason why I'm feeling so flabbergasted is because only 6 months ago, I marched myself into this building. And a certain someone's dead skin cells touched my dead skin cells.
What?
A certain someone welcomed me with open arms. And ever since, every week, I have found my reason to live. And I want this person to know, you make me feel like I can just hop into traffic and not get hit. This person makes me feel like I can just go to their mother and thank them for giving birth. Please come out here, Sophia Rose. Please, my favorite flower, Rose. Sophia.
Well, lovely.
And you shall receive.
Lovely Miss Larkin calling out Sophia Rose here, and well, there she is, the OVW Women's Champion. I thought we've got a match scheduled here with Freya, but I don't know if this is the Sophia. This is your life segment, apparently. I'm sorry, did she touch dead skin cells with someone else's dead skin cells?
I mean, it could potentially be a lovely moment, but I'm looking at Sophia's face right now.
Look, everybody knows that I like them crazy, but even this is too crazy for me.
And Linda,
yeah.
What in the world? She's smelling her hair.
Look, I just wanted to thank you for giving me a brand new knife.
It's invisible.
Thank you.
No problem.
So much. Appreciate you so much. I don't know what I would do without you.
Thank you. Okay. You should post this on your mask. No.
Larkin, good night. Larkin is a little bit excitable with Sophia Rose's presence.
And her opponent from Fairbanks, Alaska, the Queen of the North, Freya, the Slaya.
This whole thing is going to end with somebody's pet rabbit getting boiled, I guarantee it.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm talking about.
Well, I think that, according to that coat Freya's got on, I think a few rabbits have already been boiled, but nevertheless, it's Freya the Slaya against lovely Miss Larkin. Look out, though! Oh! Larkin already, the bell hasn't even sounded. Freya's still got her coat on.
Oh.
Well, folks, we saw on previous OVW Rise that Sophia Rose wanted to be kind and offer a goodwill gesture to Larkin and bought her a new invisible knife because Freya threw her invisible knife out in the crowd, which is very unsafe, by the way.
Thank you, see?
It's an invisible knife. What am I talking about?
Where are you getting your hallucinogens?
I don't know. I thought from you, but...
Larkin now up on the apron. Referee Dallas trying to get this match started.
We haven't heard the bell yet, have we?
No.
This
one's not even officially underway.
Freya now. Larkin.
Sends Larkin in. Larkin could have broken an ankle, broken a leg.
Oh, there's the bell.
Freya with a pump kick right to the mouth of lovely Miss Larkin.
We've seen that time and again, and those boots of Freya, man, they're just devastating.
Huge scoop and a slam from Freya.
Well, Freya's saying that's all she wrote there, but no. Goes for the leg drop, and Larkin able to duck out of the way. And a kick to the chest of Freya.
But Larkin cannot take her time against Freya the Slaya.
Oh.
With a snapmare neck breaker?
We'll go with that.
Well, lovely Miss Larkin having a lot to prove to Freya the Slaya. Let's not forget, again, the knife was thrown into the audience by Freya the Slaya.
It was
But wait, hold on though. But there's still some animosity there, and lovely Miss Larkin not happy with that. But Sophia Rose gifting lovely Miss Larkin with the knife.
An invisible knife.
She's a friend. It's not a fatal attraction, Josh. It is a flourishing friendship. Oh wait, speaking of, there it is. There's the knife. Sophia Rose gifted lovely Miss Larkin.
There's no knife.
The invisible knife.
Oh, right to the head of Freya.
It's an imaginary knife. But she...
Okay, so does that mean that I can have my imaginary friend, like, interfere in my matches and beat people up and it's okay? What is wrong with all of you? When I'm the voice of reason, something is absolutely wrong.
Yeah, that should never happen. Lovely Miss Larkin now in on Freya the Slaya here. And now she's hugging her. I have never called a match like this in my life.
I've never called anything like lovely Miss Larkin's matches in my life. You never know what's gonna happen. I mean, you never know, where is her head at? Is she seeing pretty colors? Are there butterflies? Like, where is she?
Well, she doesn't seem to suffer from insanity. She seems to enjoy it.
I mean, everybody likes a little insanity every now and then.
Well, I'm speaking to pot and kettle over here.
Lovely Miss Larkin with that chin lock applied. She's got the body scissors locked in. If she can get both those feet in, get those hooks in on the inside of the thighs. What is that?
It looks like it's a picture of Freya with the eyes cut out.
I think it's a dead skin mask.
That's not creepy at all.
That's very creepy. Freya just shoves lovely Miss Larkin off like she's nothing.
You know, she keeps coming out here with all these pictures of other competitors. I mean, she must be keen on GUNN, if you know what I mean.
Well, let's not go there, for goodness sake.
I mean, Freya the Slayer. When I talk about a dead skin mask.
Oh, drops down hard. Lovely Miss Larkin in trouble here. Freya trying to crawl to those ropes to get back to her feet. It is so hard to prepare for someone like lovely Miss Larkin.
I mean, you don't really prepare for anything like lovely Miss Larkin. You just try to survive it and get the win.
You gotta prepare for a knife that might come into play.
Listen to this.
Whoa!
OVW Faithful getting behind Freya the Slaya there.
I'm shocked by that one. It is a mixed reaction here, guys.
Lovely Miss Larkin, what's she got in mind here in this corner? Is she going for that invisible knife again? What is she doing?
Yeah.
Lovely Miss Larkin has the imaginary invisible knife.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's stuck. You guys, it's stuck in the turnbuckle.
I cannot emphasize this enough. This thing only exists in the mind of lovely Miss Larkin and Linda Kay, apparently.
Linda Kay. Linda, I'm going to need you to see a specialist.
Well, you know who's a therapist.
I wouldn't trust her to do my therapy.
Freya just taking the boots now to lovely Miss Larkin here.
Lovely Miss Larkin getting drugged back up to her feet by her hair. The power of the Slaya. She sends lovely Miss Larkin into the ropes, and we've seen this in the past.
Whoa! Freya with so much power, we know what's coming, you guys.
She pulls into her, and here it comes. Could it be?
Off with her head.
Freya the Slaya with a decapitating kick right to the back of the skull. Lovely Miss Larkin. Maybe she knocks some sense into her. Maybe a change. 2 count only, says referee Dallas Edwards. Somehow, lovely Miss Larkin with the wherewithal to kick out.
Now Freya's just frustrated. She's just now clubbing forearms.
Just pounding away on lovely Miss Larkin.
You saw Larkin there trying to block, get her arms up the best she could, but Freya's so powerful with the big leg drop.
Now Freya taking her time to relish the moment, but that might come back to bite her.
That's not something you typically see with Freya. Usually she stays on her opponents.
Well, yeah, but this has been a different type of Freya that we've seen over the course of the last few weeks. I mean, we've seen Freya start to show a little bit more of a meaner, more self-centered side.
Man! Wow! And could it just be Freya toying with lovely Miss Larkin? Does she just want to impart damage on her at this point?
Freya confident in her abilities, and you know what? Look at her. I would be too.
Yeah.
Former multi-time OVW Women's Champion with a cover and a 2 count only is Larkin, gripping those ropes for dear life.
Larkin might be emotionally unstable, but she sure is tough. There is no quit in her. It is all fight. She refuses to give up to Freya the Slayer.
Oh!
Big boot to the face.
Emotionally unstable is a nice way of putting it. Bat crap crazy is another one.
Oh. Whoa!
Freya the Slayer with a huge kick to the spine of lovely Miss Larkin. And another to the kidney that time.
I just think Freya's trying to impart damage at this point. I think she's just toying with her. She doesn't care if she wins the match. She just wants to beat the hell out of lovely Miss Larkin here. Larkin, though, trying to rally and fight back, and she just can't do it. Freya just time and time again.
Oh, Freya swings her through into the backbreaker. Freya could pin her right now.
Very easily, and she's just not. She's refusing to do it. She's just toying with lovely Miss Larkin at this point. I don't know what Larkin is doing here. She's floundering around here on the mat.
Well, Freya's definitely making a statement.
Oh, but hang on. The trauma train, still a little bit of life left in that engine. As, well.
Patty cakes, chops.
I mean, there's still some strikes. Call it patty cake, it's still a strike. Speaking
Freya
of
wins.
strikes.
Freya wins.
The size difference between Freya and lovely Miss Larkin is notable. Freya with that double chop, or what she called patty cake, to the chest of lovely Miss Larkin, has her in that choke.
Larkin swinging, trying to get any purchase she can, trying to break that grip of Freya, but
we've seen it time and again.
Oh, Larkin with a boot to the midsection, drops down. And I don't think Freya expected this.
Oh, connects right to the temple.
The trauma train got a little bit of momentum on her side here. She's got to capitalize on it, guys.
Oh, Bulldog. Pinner. She's got a pinner. Larkin taking too much time here.
Look at the look on Larkin's face right now, though.
And again with this. Ladies and gentlemen, most people that are rational would say that's a closed fist. But lovely Miss Larkin and Linda Kay think it is an imaginary knife.
I don't think it.
But it's a knife that, that doesn't.
See that?
Oh my Lord!
No.
No, she's turned it around. Freya blocks. Freya somehow blocks the knife.
She blocks the strike with a closed fist. You mean to say?
Goodness.
Freya, though, not playing games with lovely Miss Larkin here anymore.
Oh, not again.
Oh, no.
We've seen this before. We saw Freya throw that knife out of the crowd. It's the new knife that Sophia just gave her.
There's no damn knife.
Well, just saying.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
A punch to the gut.
Oh. It was a stab to the gut,
it's
AJ.
It is. There is no knife. It is not a stab to the.
Just, you know what?
We can't.
Just stop. Just quit. Just give it up. Just quit.
Regardless, it's brought Larkin down to her knees.
Both physically or mentally.
Look out, though. Freya again has her by the throat.
Freya going for that termination, Dust. Freya's got her hooked.
Look out. Oh! She gets her. 2 count, 3, and Freya gets the win.
Here is your winner, Freya the Slaya.
Either I'm on too many many meds are not enough to understand what just happened.
Well, you're not on enough to answer that. Freya the Slaya sneaks out the win over lovely Miss Larkin here on OVW Rise. I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, there you see the Revolution, Doug Basham, Tony Gunn, Crixus, Leather Daddy Doug talking them up. They've got a match coming up.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soft. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
If you haven't seen OVW Rise on Thursday nights live, well, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Get your tickets now at OVWTix.com and become part of the action every Thursday night as OVW Rise broadcasts around the world.
Come see me.
So if you haven't seen OVW Live,
Why not?
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
the Four Peg Smokehouse highlight of the night.
Name for himself, but Kadeem says, holy!
He's going to damn sure put his name in the books for being the most
Mondo, but right now.
Oh, come on. That's not again. Come on. Stop it. Finally, somebody. Oh, my God.
Eric Surge, the OVW.
Four Peg Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Montgomery, Alabama, Adam Revolver.
You are watching OVW Rise live from the Hot Point Davis Arena in Louisville, Kentucky. I tell you guys, you can say what you want about Adam Revolver. I know we make fun of his lack of tan. I know we make fun of Adam in general. But at the end of the day, that man can go inside that squared circle. He has the knowledge to back up what he says.
And his opponent from Pikeville, Kentucky, Cash Daniel.
It takes a man to admit when he was beat. Cash Daniel has that honor. I should say, Cash Daniel's still very new to the sport of professional wrestling, still training every day, working hard. He wants to be as successful in pro wrestling as he was in football.
All right.
And listen, he knows in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. I know it's cliche.
But he is in the ring with one of the best to ever walk through the doors of OVW. Take nothing at all away from the man that Adam Revolver is, the most decorated champion in the history of OVW, and something else he can add to his long, long list of accolades. The first man to hand Cash Daniel a loss in professional wrestling.
As we saw last week, Adam was able to get that win over Cash Daniel. Cash was surprised. I think Cash maybe got a little bit ahead of himself. I think he's a little bit too confident, and he got humbled.
And that's where the veteran experience of Adam Revolver definitely came into play. Adam with that backslide, managing to catch Cash Daniel off his game, for lack of a better phrase.
Well, Cash still having that confidence and wanting a rematch against Adam Revolver.
And that says a lot about Cash Daniel.
It does indeed. It says that he wants the opportunity to prove himself, and he wants to beat the best of the best. And I got to tell you, Linda, when we talked about this last week, the pure strength and the muscle, just like we see from Cash Daniel, Adam would not behoove him to try to match strength with Cash Daniel. Adam, he's going to outsmart him, and the experience, he's going to outsmart him.
I mean, Adam Revolver, no small man. Obviously, we know of his experience, his athleticism, and his strength.
Right.
Wow.
And Adam's smart. Adam's going to get Cash Daniel to fight his fight. He's going to keep things at a slow speed. He's going to try to outmaneuver him, if you will.
Adam Revolver consistently finds himself always in the mix with either the title picture or some of the best young up-and-comers in this business. And that is because Adam Revolver is the measuring stick here in OVW. I mean, this man's a former 2-time OVW heavyweight champion, a 7-time television champion, and an 8-time tag champ. He knows what it takes to get it done. Right now, Cash Daniel's showing him he knows what it takes to take a shot. Give me your best, says Cash Daniel.
Hard into that turnbuckle goes Revolver. Oh, man.
What a clothesline across the chest, taking all the wind directly out of Adam Revolver.
Cash Daniel is just thick and solid. That's like getting hit by a moving truck. And Adam, smart to roll out of the ring.
That's the brains of Adam Revolver, but Cash Daniel,
I don't know if that was smart. Oh, and a chop. I don't know if it was smart for Cash to follow him, but
maybe not. Maybe Cash is smelling blood in the water, AJ.
He wants the win, that's for sure.
He wants to put a Revolver away quickly and definitively to show that last week was a fluke.
Look out. That inexperience.
Veteran awareness.
Cash Daniel throwing that clothesline, Revolver getting out of the way outside of the ring, one of those dangerous places to be in that ring post. Absolutely unforgiving.
You talk about blood in the water here. I think Revolver is seeing that window of opportunity and exactly what he needs to do. He's going to work on that arm.
Saw that elbow of Cash Daniel crash into that ring post. Adam Revolver has been known in the past to apply a cross arm breaker to win matches. He could be.
And that could
exactly PDT, trying to separate that shoulder.
Exactly what he could be doing. You're right, Josh. Very well scouted there, working on that arm.
Oh my God, with the power!
Almost shot him through the bottom rope and right out of the ring. If I were Adam Revolver, I would work on those legs. You take out the legs from the big man, and he can't chase after you. But Adam he knows what he's doing.
And he does, and look at this, Revolver, and rolls back into a cross arm breaker.
Oh my God, he can hyperextend that arm, but Cash, very smart.
Cash powerful enough, though, to roll himself off the canvas and lock his fingers together. Revolver has to separate that grip, and biting at the fingers. Adam Revolver is not above using dirty tactics.
I gotta say, that's probably the only way you're gonna break that grip of Cash Daniel. You talk about a man. Oh my word.
No.
Hold
Cash Daniel!
Oh my, the power! The absolute raw power of Cash Daniel!
I mean, there was already so much damage done to his left arm, and whoa!
Revolver trying to go for another backslide. That's how we beat him last week. But Daniel,
Cash Daniel has
it.
it.
Hook, no, Revolver.
Rolls
through. Jackknife cover here from Revolver. He got him.
Oh my God, he got him again.
Here is your winner, Adam Revolver.
Cash Daniel can't believe it. Look on it. That's 2 times in a row now, Josh.
Cash Daniel is absolutely beside himself. Adam Revolver once again showing off why he is the measuring stick in OVW.
But still, a very impressive outing from Cash Daniel tonight.
Well, I don't think he would see it like that. He's disappointed, obviously. Adam, very happy, though.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soft. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Just witness pure domination right here in the Revolution. KAL HERRO, the secret's up, boy. We know who your partner's gonna be. And now it's time for the Revolution to do what they do and take care of.
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
Well, what a night of action we have had here tonight at OVW Rise. AJ McKay, Linda Kay, and Josh Ashcraft. And I tell you, we are going to be on the road all summer long. We've got big action coming to LaPorte on Friday the 13th in June, Linda.
That's right. OVW returns to LaPorte Civic Auditorium for a tremendous night of action.
But let's not forget about Hard Reset on June the 14th.
The next night. It's a weekend busy.
We were guaranteed to crown a new OVW Rush Division champion in that open Rush Division ladder match.
That's going to be huge. We don't know who's going to be in that one, but you would have to think at least the top, possibly 10 contenders in the OVW Rush Division, plus Eric Surge, the United States champion, takes on Mount Kaneem, the OVW heavyweight champion. The United States championship going to be on the line. Will Eric Surge be able to hang on to that title? Only time will tell. And then, Linda, we got to talk about the match that I think a lot of people have been talking about. KAL HERRO and a mystery partner taking on the Revolutions, Tony Gunn and Crixus, Doug Basham in the corner. If Cal wins, he gets 5 minutes with Doug Basham. But if KAL HERRO loses, he agreed. He's gone from OVW.
I just can't imagine OVW without KAL HERRO. This match has so much on the line, but I know Cal, and I know he will not give up. He will go for that win.
Well, folks, it is main event time. Let's get to it. Let's shoot it over to your ring announcer, Eric Cornish. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Yes, sir, AJ. The following contest is your Rise main event. Sit for one fall with TV time remaining. And Leather Daddy Doug is banned from ringside. Introducing first, representing the Revolution, being accompanied to the ring by Shotgun, Tony Gunn. He's the Scottish War Machine, Crixus.
These guys have been absolutely disgusting as of late. And by that I mean the last year and a half or so. Crixus is set to go one-on-one against Dustin Jackson here tonight. Crixus accompanied by Tony Gunn. Dustin Jackson will be accompanied by KAL HERRO. Doug Basham is banned from ringside. So hopefully, and I'm not feeling overly optimistic because you see Tony Gunn with that axe handle covered in barbed wire.
I mean, even if Tony didn't have that weapon there at ringside, anytime the Revolution is out here, you know you have to keep your eyes open at all times. To have it in the back of your head, as a matter of fact, if you could.
Have to have your eyes peeled. The numbers game is what they like to play in the Revolution.
Well, they sure are taking their time. Crixus going around the ringside area here, jaw-jacking to the OVW fans. I anticipate the arrival of Dustin Jackson any second here. You should hear a big reaction from the OVW faithful here in the Hot Point Davis Arena.
And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by KAL HERRO. From Louisville, Kentucky, the OVW Country Boy Brewing Media Champion, Dustin Jackson.
Well, you weren't kidding, AJ, when you thought that we would hear a thunderous roar from the OVW faithful. They love them some Dustin Jackson and KAL HERRO.
Dustin Jackson, KAL HERRO, Louisville's favorite son and Louisville's favorite adopted son. Coming out here, the former Fanny Pack Party, OVW Tag Team Champions. And you know, the thing is, the Revolution, they want to try to take out KAL HERRO. They want to take out Dustin Jackson. They want to take out anybody that may be even remotely associated with KAL HERRO, because we still don't know who that mystery tag team partner is going to be.
Well, we saw Dustin and Cal tag up together last week here on OVW Rise. You know, one would have to guess that Dustin Jackson is a pretty big contender to be Cal's partner. We don't know, though. Cal hasn't made that announcement, made that official. I'm speculating here. But as you said, you have to think that the Revolution, right out of the gate, Dustin already a house of fire here.
The height, unbelievable in that dropkick, AJ. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm just blown away.
You've got to think that the Revolution will do everything that they possibly can.
Speaking of,
Tony Gunn grabs the foot already. They want to take out Dustin and Cal before we even get to Hard Reset on Saturday, June 14th.
Smart strategy there by the Revolution, but KAL HERRO with his buddy Dustin Jackson's back, making sure that Tony Gunn not too much of a bad influence, so to speak, in this matchup. And listen to this.
Chance of DJ go up. Dustin, though, comes hard out of that turnbuckle with a clothesline to Crixus.
Crixus goes down, trying to get his wherewithal back. As DJ
Oh!
Lights him up in the corner.
Oh!
Crixus trying to fight his way out.
Every time.
Those
Stuck
chops.
into my ears.
My word, Dustin just lays those chops in. Crixus has a T-shirt on, so he is taking away a little bit of that effectiveness. Up and over from Dustin, very impressive.
And DJ trying to work Crixus down to the canvas. Going after that arm. We've seen Dustin Jackson use a crossface in the past, and Crixus smartly rolling to the floor.
And is that the surgically repaired arm, Josh?
It is. That is the surgically repaired arm of Crixus. Crixus having a terrible, really nasty bicep injury. Kept him out of action for months.
And there you see KAL HERRO on the outside. Whoa. Dustin Jackson out of nowhere. Over the top rope, down hard on Crixus.
Wow.
KAL prepared to do whatever it takes to back up his partner and make sure Tony Gunn doesn't interfere here on the outside.
Dustin with a handful of the back of Crixus' head, flinging him back into the ring.
Well, we know the history of Dustin Jackson and KAL HERRO.
Oh, man.
The fanny pack party, you mentioned it earlier, Josh, former tag team champions.
Now Crixus, there's that vertical suplex. DJ slides out the back door on him, and you're right, former tag team champions. They've been watching each other's back for years. No reason not to tonight when the threat of the revolution looms.
Dustin is just so explosive and so fast in there, Josh. Crixus is having a hard time trying to mount an offense.
Oh! Dustin charged in, shot right to the face of Crixus. Now sends Crixus for the ride across the ring. DJ charges in, up and over, but Dustin manages to catch himself on that apron.
Dustin likes to go to the top.
Oh, but hang on, look at this. KAL HERRO protecting him from Tony Gunn.
Very smart. KAL has his head and his eyes on a swivel.
Crixus too smart there for that. That delay allowed him to avoid it, but Dustin Jackson back up on his feet. Dustin Jackson, driver. 2 count only, says referee Daniel Spencer. Crixus now trying to survive the onslaught from Dustin Jackson. Jackson with reverse chinlock applied. Now Jackson trying to make Crixus carry all of his body weight riding down the back of Crixus as you see him just cinch in.
Trying to slow things down here, and Dustin's trying to get control of this thing a little bit because he thinks if he can slow Crixus down, if he can keep him off his feet, that's really the end game here. Crixus is a dangerous, dangerous man on his feet.
Referee Daniel Spencer checking on Crixus in here, making sure that he doesn't want to give up in this situation. Dustin Jackson, again, trying to crank on that neck of Crixus.
Just taking the wind, the breath out of Crixus right now.
Crixus trying to fight his way back up to his feet. Dustin Jackson now, if he cinches up, if he repositions himself and slides his hips, he's going to wind up in a bulldog choke, and that's not something Crixus wants to be in. It's a very, very hard maneuver to get out of, and we've seen many, many people win and retain World Heavyweight Championships with that very maneuver. OVW faithful now showing their support for Dustin Jackson, trying to make Crixus give up, trying to take, as you said, the wind out of his sails. And Linda is, as a competitor, when you find yourself fighting in a situation where someone's got you in a submission hold like that with your MMA background, what is it like to hear the crowd, rallying either for you or against you, rallying for you? It can get that adrenaline flowing, but to hear them rallying against you?
I mean, it gives you momentum no matter no matter what, excuse me. Right now, it looks like Crixus just fighting, getting his way back up to his feet.
Crixus making his way back to his feet here, trying to fight out of this chin lock. That bulldog choke's been applied. Now Dustin back to the arm again. Dustin Jackson's been all over Crixus in this matchup, guys.
Yeah, Crixus has not been able to mount any kind of offense here in the last couple of minutes. Every time Crixus tries something, Dustin's able to shut him off at the pass.
Now just cinching down again on that shoulder. And going right to the eyes goes Crixus. Now Dustin Jackson, he understands Crixus out for blood, as is the rest of the Revolution.
That was a desperation move right there, Josh. Crixus trying to do whatever he has to do to
do whatever he can to get a little bit of an advantage here.
Well, and it worked.
And that's what Crixus does. He's a street fighter. He will fight dirty. He does what he needs to do, and he lets his fist do the talking.
This is the first significant time we are seeing Crixus on the offensive here.
Dustin Jackson had his number from the outset of this one, and Crixus now slowing down the pace a little bit, talking some trash to KAL HERRO as he throws those haymakers into Dustin's ribs.
Hard into that turnbuckle. The crowd here trying to get Dustin Jackson back in, but oh, big splash, and Crixus gets every bit of that.
Crixus sending Jackson across the ring yet again. Oh, Crixus and Dustin, what he thinks of him, but nobody home. Crixus going head first to that top turnbuckle.
There. Oh, super kick. Crixus is rocked, and another one.
Second super kick, and oh, look at this, hang on. DJ trying to work him down to the canvas again.
Again, that surgically repaired arm of Crixus.
Smart strategy out of Dustin Jackson, the OVW Media Champion. Oh, wait,
cutter!
DJ Terminator, he hit that cutter out of nowhere.
Wait a minute! No!
What in the
hell? Get your filthy paws off him! What are you looking at? You clown! No matter how they rebrand your ass, you're still the fanny pack loser! Get him!
A kill shot to the back of the head of Dustin Jackson in the ring.
Doug Basham is out here. You got
all hell's breaking loose out now.
Oh, KAL HERRO! Head first into that post. Head first in the ring post. You got Miss Gannon out here for the distraction. Where the hell does she come? We haven't seen her.
Somebody take the microphone away from this harpy.
KAL HERRO hits really so hard.
KAL HERRO, Dustin Jackson, both of these men.
This is what we are used to seeing here from the Revolution, just attacking and
This is what I feared was going to happen. The Revolution stopping at nothing to make sure that KAL HERRO and Dustin Jackson don't make it to the Hard Reset pay-per-view, and she's still out here. Shut up, you Jezebel!
Highland Heatseeker! Highland Heatseeker out of Crixus!
Somebody turn her mic off, idiot!
Katie Gannon back and causing a distraction, and obviously now all this damage being done to KAL and Dustin.
Dustin Jackson, oh look out, Tony Gunn.
Load up for a kill shot!
This is Doug Basham baited Dustin Jackson into this exact situation. There's not a doubt in my mind.
It's like I said earlier, the Revolution want to target any and everyone close to KAL HERRO, trying to take away any of the options.
I mean, that's why Doug agreed to be banned from ringside, obviously knowing this will take place. Now Tony Gunn with a chair. I think he threw Eric Cornish off the chair.
Can we please kill her mic, for God's sake?
Move to the head of KAL HERRO.
Chair off of Dustin.
Wait a minute. No.
Oh, Jesus! God! Right down on the throat of Dustin Jackson. That chair.
He's right by their feet. Give him the good.
We've got to get some refs or some help out here. Get some security.
No.
Oh my God! Stop!
He's still moving.
Down over the throat multiple times. That can crush the windpipe.
You have no friends. Nobody's gonna come help you. Nobody. And you're dead. You're gone. We're not gonna wait till June 14th. Let's do it now.
Eric Surge is out here.
Our U.S. champion.
Eric Surge with his own issues with the Revolution. He will face off against Mount Kadim at Hard Reset, but right now, he will not stand for this. The OVW U.S. champion taking the fight to the Revolution.
Look out!
Whoa!
Tony Gunn tried for a kill shot. He didn't connect. Eric Surge is cleaning house.
Shot after shot to the top of the head of Crixus. Oh, what a right hand blow.
Revolution has been rocked here tonight. Look out, though.
Hold on. Eric! Eric!
Oh!
Wait.
But Eric Surge didn't move.
No.
All Doug Basham managed to do was piss off the OVW United States champion, Eric Surge. Is ready to open a can of you know what?
We know the history between these two.
But Crixus Gunn back into the ring.
And again, it's a numbers game. A numbers game with the Revolution. Doug Basham still has that chair in hand. Off the ropes.
Surge sent off.
Oh! He busts through.
Whoa!
Oh!
Double clothesline. Eric Surge punches the chair and Leather Daddy Doug is out on the floor.
Wow! What a turn of events, you guys.
I didn't expect this, Eric Surge.
We've got to get some help out here for Dustin Jackson, though. Those multiple chair shots to the throat.
Right.
We've got our ringside doctor out here. We need to thank God for Eric Surge coming to the rescue. What does this mean for the health and the well-being of Dustin Jackson?
We gotta hope Dustin's okay.
Folks, we're out of time. We'll see you next week. Good night.